Hello, everyone. Daniel here from the Next Issue Podcast. On today's video, I'm going to be talking about a story within the Judge Dredd magazine. It's called Hookjaw. So let's talk about what the hell's going on because this is all new to me as well. So let's talk about the story first of all. Let's talk about the creative team here. We have a script by Simon Spurrier with art by Connor Boyle, colors by Julia Brusco, letters by Rob Steen. This is the story Hookjaw. Now, where is this story? Where can you read it? How can you read it? So, 2000 AD, which is a publisher and, of course, a comics magazine, they put out what it's called the Judge Dredd magazine, and it took me a little bit of research to figure out what I wanted to what like I was actually looking for a different story in this anthology magazine to talk about, but I read this one and it really caught my eye. Of course, if Cy Spurrier being on the book helps because I'm a big fan of his work. So yeah, in Judge Dredd magazine 464, you'll find all of these stories, including 5 new stories, which one of them is Hookjaw. I was actually looking for Harrower Squad, so I'll definitely talk about that later on in the week. But the story caught my eye because it's about a shark, and I love shark stories. Of course, you also see pirates, but not like old school pirates, more like modern day pirates. The story does take place near Somalia, so like uh, we know that's pirate territory. But it really drew me in as I went into the first few pages because I think the shark has dialogue in this book, which is crazy. Like, not that the shark is talking to people, but just that we get to see the shark. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Like these letters, which first of all, fantastic job by the letter. Like this is the shark talking. I think about how it's feeling. We see somebody adrift in the ocean, and like the shark is just out there trying to get some food, trying to get some. But even then, the shark recognizes this is the wrong flesh. This feels familiar, though it is poor nourishment, but nourishment enough. I love that dialogue. It is crazy how it just kind of burned into my head, and of course, combined with just that really dark imagery. Like I said, I'm a big fan of shark stories. I love Jaws, and I love the bad movies too, like the Megalodon stuff, and just I'll check out any shark film really. I find them very cool, also very scary. So yeah, this really works. Now, going back to the art, it just it fits the story so well. I love it. We see some researchers, and they are tagging sharks, chumming the water. I love this big page, and especially because it's the magazine format. Now, I don't know the exact dimensions because I only got the digital subscription, but I imagine that this is a little bit wider than your regular comic book page, but I'm not sure. There's still a lot I have to learn about 2000 AD and all that. But yeah, like this is really really fantastic art. As I mentioned, the story develops. There's some really fun dialogue too. Like I love that the scientists they just care about the science part of it. Even when the pirates are there, of course things escalate as we have. Um, Maybe I'll say somebody shows up or a group of people show up that maybe they were not expecting to show up. So things kind of escalate from there. But yeah, it's a very interesting story. I don't know how long it's going to be, but I'm going to stick around with this Dredd magazine subscription. This one is half the price of the 2000 AD anthology. So I think I'm going to start here because one of the things that attracts me the most about 2000 AD is the Dredd. I like Judge Dredd as a character. I think it's a you can have a lot of really fun stories. But I love that there's other there's other little anthologies or a lot of little stories in this anthology magazine. So as I mentioned, I'll probably be talking about Harrower Squad as well, which is I saw a tweet from 2000 AD talking about this. The design of the characters look cool, and it just kind of drew me in. But I read this one first, so I put out a video for this one first. But we'll talk about the other one later on as well. So if you're a fan of Judge Dredd magazine or 2000 AD anthology, like let me know down in the comments What else should I be checking out? I'm really kind of just going off of the creators that I know at the right now. And like I said, Cy Sperry, we like quickly jumped out. This is the second Cy Sperry book I'm reading this week. We also read the new Hellblazer in the US. So very excited to kind of keep on this journey. I don't know how often this magazine comes out. So yeah, we'll do the the next episode or the next issue of this story whenever we get around to it. So if you have read this or if you read 2000 AD, let me know down in the comments. As always, thank you for watching, everyone. Remember to share, like, subscribe, hit the bell so you know when we go live. That's Saturdays, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. Stay tuned. We have more comic reviews, trailer reactions, TV recaps, all that fun stuff here in the channel. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye-bye.